Before I went to speak to students recently in the seminars, I would be honest with you. I was worried. Everything I had heard about this generation said the same thing. Like, they don't listen, they don't respect the experience, they question everything. They think they already know all the things. And I remember thinking, this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. This is going to be really hard. And I had gone to give sessions at a few management schools in India, and large rooms, hundreds, sometimes more than 100 students in a session, a lot of them coming in with excitement. And I had traveled there from United States for these. I went in prepared for resistance. I went in prepared to be ignored. I went in prepared to fight attention. But to my surprise, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. The questions started coming, but not the careless questions, not arrogant questions, thoughtful questions, sharp questions, questions about careers, skills, money, directions, choices. And something hit me at the time. These students were doing something we rarely did at their age. I would be honest. They were asking. They were asking. And when I remember when I was a student, what we were doing, most of us, most of us stayed quiet. We listened, we nodded, we walked out with doubts and never voiced them. Never voiced them. Not because we didn't have questions. No, not that. We had those questions because we didn't have the confidence to ask. This generation does. I'm not in a different generation. I'm just trying to share this across because this is what I see online, everyone talking about it, right? People call that disrespect. People call that disrespect, asking those questions, what is it called, the Gen Z? I don't see it that way anymore. I don't see that. I see curiosity, I see urgency, I see awareness that time matters. The dreams are the same as ours were. The same dreams. Stability, growth, meaning. But the style is different. The way they are doing it. And that's all. That's all. The style is different. Nothing else is different. The dreams and everything remains the same. After those sessions, when I had with those students came up, very slowly, not for selfies or not for validation and all that stuff. They asked, can I connect with you? Can I ask a few career questions with you? Can you tell me if I'm thinking in the right directions? And sir, will you be helping me out in my career and all that? And I felt that tells you something. I felt that tells you something. Every generation gets judged by the previous one. By the previous one, every decade produces a fresh way of working, learning, and questioning. The people who grow are not the ones who complain about the change. They don't complain about that change. They are the ones who understand it. Who understand it. If you are part of this generation, like Gen Z or whatever it is called, I don't know the years and what it is called, but I know like the younger lot which is coming up is Gen Z one. If you are part of this, keep asking those questions, keep questioning, keep learning how the world actually works. That is important. When you look back 20 years from now, what will matter is not how you asked. No, it will be that you did ask that. From what I saw in those rooms and from the questions I heard, from the conversations after when students coming in asking me for all those questions, I'm not worried about this generation. I'm not worried about this generation. I'm not a big, celebrity, but from my own 2 cents, I'm not worried about this generation. I'm very optimistic. I'm very optimistic about this generation, the way they are thinking and the way they are tackling the world.